I'm stuck. I don't know what to have for dinner. Hi everyone, welcome back to another weekly vlog here on my channel. I've just gotten out of the shower and done a little bit of skincare. The day is Tuesday, by the way, and the retinol that I use, I might put like a photo of the one that I use, but I think it smells a little bit like vomit. I don't know if that's just me and my sense of smell. So I'm gonna let this sink in for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put on my moisturizer. But I just came to check the fire and it bloody died. I keep having a lot of trouble keeping the fire lit. I've like opened up the door a little bit, but it's really smoky and I don't want to smell like fire the whole time. Like if I go to bed smelling like a fire, all my bed sheets and things are gonna stink. I don't know, like I've left it open a little bit to try and get a flame. Can you see that? It's like the oxygen sometimes helps it. I'm in my bathroom now, so it might be a little bit more echoey. I'm finishing off my skincare. So the retinol that I use is by The Ordinary, and I've started off with the 0.5%. It's by Neutrogena. I used to use like really expensive moisturizer, like a couple of months ago, but honestly right now I just can't afford it. Oh, if I haven't introduced myself, my name is Angie. I'm a 32-year-old substitute or CRT teacher from Melbourne, Australia. And honestly, I just can't afford to pay like $60 for a moisturizer anymore. That money needs to go to like other things like living, groceries and mortgage and all that kind of stuff. I'm living by myself again this week. Lewis, who is my partner, is still in Bali. He comes back this Friday, which I am very, very excited about. I miss him so much. I've really enjoyed being by myself, but also when you're used to having someone's company so much, you get used to that company, and I don't know, like I find him being a presence of calm. And when like my job can be very, very stressful, and you know, sometimes I just need to come home and just chill out and zen out, and I find him like a very chill and zen presence. For dinner tonight, I am having a leftover shepherd's pie that I made yesterday. It took me 2 hours to make this shepherd's pie and it didn't come out the way that I had hoped. I didn't have enough potatoes, and I'll show you. It just didn't go to plan at all. It turned into a whole heap of mush. Like that's supposed to be, there's supposed to be a hole there. It was supposed to be set, and all that is supposed to be potato. But because I didn't have like a whole bunch of potato, it's pretty much just like mince with a really, really thin layer of potato with parmesan on top. So I'm gonna cut this out and that's gonna be my dinner. I'm in the same class this week, so I have the kids for all 5 days. Their teacher is on camp, and I really like being in the same class for like a number of days. It just means that I get to know the kids and they get to know me, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun together. And if I haven't finished a piece of work, I don't stress so much because I know that surely throughout the week there'll be time to catch it up. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. I am teaching PE today because the class that I'm with has mostly specialists today, and when the class that you're with has specialists, you have to go and find like another class to obviously teach, or like to relieve other teachers. And so I've been put into mostly PE today, and if you watch my last week's vlog, I'm basically wearing the exact same thing, which is just like a slightly oversized jumper and some leggings with some runners. I'm really hoping it doesn't rain today because this school doesn't have like an indoor hall where you could go and do PE. I'm not really sure what would happen if it does start to rain and we're outside. So yeah, I'm just wearing this jumper. It's nice and oversized. It's pretty warm. I really need to get some like good quality woolen gloves. If anyone knows where to buy some, like they have to, I really want wool. Leave me a comment down below. I haven't put any of my face or anything on yet. This is the moisturizer that I use in the morning. Again, it's just like a Neutrogena one. I don't want to spend like so much money on moisturizer because I feel like it kind of all does the same thing, especially for my skin. I have very, very oily skin. This is the sunscreen that I'm using at the moment. It's by Ultraviolet. I've used a couple of their sunscreens before. I have used the matte one, which I really like, but it pills a little bit if you try and put anything like underneath it. And this one has like a really light sheen. Like it makes me look a tiny bit greasy, even though it says like grease free or whatever. So I have to use a little bit of this because I used the retinol last week. I have to use this because I used the retinol last night, and if you put retinol on your skin and you go out like in the sun, it'll like not burn your skin, but your skin's obviously a lot more sensitive, so it's more prone to skin damage. In terms of makeup, I don't really wear much to school because it's not like a fashion parade. So I just use this pressed powder by Rimmel, and just to matte my face a little bit, I get the big fluffy brush and I just put it all over my face. I then get a smaller brush, so this is from Real Techniques, and then I just put it under my eyes, like in the creases. Means that my mascara is not going to transfer underneath my eyes and I'm not going to look like a panda, like as much, especially if it's going to rain today and I get stuck out there. I'll still look semi-normal. And just to give myself a little bit of a flush look, I use this Naked palette. I've had it for so long, I don't know, like 6 years or something, but it's not going anywhere near my eyes, so I know it's going to be off or like out of date. I don't care, it'll be fine. I also then just go in really quickly with this eyebrow pencil. It's by L'Oreal. I really like all these makeup products because you can usually get them half price, apart from the Naked palette of course, but the eyebrow pencil, my mascara, my pressed powder, I never pay full price for makeup. Sneaky. Have a good day. Boop. Bye. I'm stuck. I don't know what to have for dinner. I do have like the ingredients to make a dinner. I've been saying for like the last 2 weeks that like, oh, I'm making a meatball soup, and that's what I really want to actually make. But I'm missing one ingredient, which is basil. And the basil just makes it like you can't not have meatball soup without some basil. So I was planning on making some mac and cheese, but I also like really can't be bothered cooking too much as well. And then I remembered I had like some of this in the fridge. It's just, not the fridge, in the freezer. It's lasagna ravioli. And then I also have these as well. They're like little dumpling or like dim sim type things too. And I was thinking of giving these a go. I think these ones are like wontons. But yeah, if you live alone, like what do you normally eat? Like I'm so over cooking because I've been cooking for myself for, yeah, like 2 weeks now. I'm just really over it. Like I know that my sister, she kind of bulk cooks meals and then she just has it all through the week. But I also didn't really want to do that on the weekend either because I like couldn't be bothered. So I'm thinking I might do like some of these with some of this as well. I don't know. Also, my cats, since I've come home, have been very naughty and have been starting to get on the kitchen bench, which you know you're not allowed to do that. I don't mind if they're on the dining room table because we don't really use that often, but the kitchen bench, Sneaky, I do mind. This is Sneaky, if you're new to my channel. She's our older cat. She is, how old are you? 4? She's about 4, and then we've also got one called Honey, or Honey Nougat Bar. This is Honey here. She's a bit more sensitive. There you go. And she cries and hisses at everything. But she's also like really playful too. I'll see if she wants to play with the ball. She's like a dog. She plays fetch. Apart from the fact that she doesn't bring it back. Bring it She cannot. I don't know if she saw that. I have to go back and rewatch the vision, but she just like leapt right over you guys. She just chased the ball. She's exactly like a dog. Schnicky, on the other hand, just plays with her tail. This is what I went with. The lasagna ravioli top with a little bit of parmesan, and then I'm just gonna add some pepper. If this is not the saddest meal that I have had for a very long time, a little bit more for flavor. Does anyone else watch a particular TV show while they're eating dinner? Lewis and I usually watch either Friends or Parks and Recreation. So I'm watching Parks and Rec at the moment. I love it. I love Leslie. I think that she's so funny. Lewis says that I'm a little bit like her. I don't think so at all, but I also really like Jerry too.
It was an all-boys school. ¿Qué te ha pasado?
Jerry se viste como una princesa.
I'm almost certain that I left you guys here in the same spot last night, and I'm really hoping I wasn't wearing the same outfit because that would be embarrassing. Today, so I think I said at the start of the vlog that I'm in the same class pretty much the whole week. It is Thursday today, happy Thursday, and I had a really good day. We have decided to do like a teacher versus student kind of competition, and I use this to kind of bribe the students to do and follow the expectations of the classroom. So today I said, okay, I know that you guys all want to sit together, but you know, you need to prove to me that you have the ability or that you deserve to actually sit together. So we're going to do teacher versus student. So if you are following the expectations and following the rules and doing the right thing, you'll get a tally next to students. And then if you're not doing the right thing, say if like people are calling out or if we're really unfocused during work time, I'll get a tally. So if you guys win, you can sit wherever you like for a couple of sessions on Friday. But if I win, you don't get to do that and you have to sit in your allocated spot. And they really kind of like that because a lot of students are very competitive and they don't like to lose. And same with me, like I don't like to lose either. So I'll reward it when it's necessary, but also like I'm not going to reward poor behavior too. So I find that this is really fun and a lot of kids really get into it because they want to win. I want to show you what I got done last week. It's kind of a surprise for Lewis. And like I said, I think last week in my other weekly vlog, that our house pretty much has nothing on the walls. Like they're super barren. Every single wall in our house has basically nothing on it apart from the kitchen and one really small A4 photo in our lounge room. But this homeowner actually gifted us some of his artwork. So he used to be a graphic designer or an artist, and he did a lot of artwork for really popular brands, and he actually gifted us some of his artwork when he sold us the house. And so I decided to actually get them framed because they're so cool and they're so unique and they fit the house perfectly. So this is one here, and I just got a really basic frame because the artwork is so cool on its own that it doesn't need any sort of fancy frame around it. So he designed all of this stuff, and there's one really cool here. It is by Florence and the Machine. So he designed this, and it's beautiful. They're all so unique. And there's this one as well, which is of a rabbit. Like they're not your traditional artworks, which is what Lewis and I really, really loved about them. And we're so happy when he actually gifted us these. I got 4 of them framed and I'm not exactly sure where I want to put them. I'm thinking I'm going to put maybe some of them, excuse the lighting, some of them in the hallway down here because it's quite a long hallway and there's a lot of blank wall. So I was thinking of putting maybe some on this wall. Also maybe in the entrance too. So this is our entrance, like our door is right here. That's where all our controls and our lights are. And then there's this wall that's really bland. So I was thinking of maybe putting like the Florence and the Machine one here and then possibly one on this wall as well. Again, sorry about the lighting. And because the house was built in from the 1950s, it's got already like a retro feel. And so the artwork that we kind of want to put in the house needs to be like a little bit retro and vintage too, like nothing too modern and nothing too, this is probably going to be the wrong word to use, but generic. You know, like it's really nice to have, you know, those Kmart photo frames and things in there in your house. We did have it in our old unit and it fit the unit really well, but I don't think that kind of art is actually going to fit the theme of this home, just because it's already so unique and it already has a lot of character, and we kind of want to bring out the vintageness of the vintageness? Is that even a word? Of the house as well. So let me know what you think down below. I might record maybe on Saturday because I'm picking Lewis up really late tomorrow. Lewis's reaction and what he thinks maybe about the artwork and where it will go. I will say too that the cost of the frames were pretty expensive. It was about $100 per frame. That's because they didn't fit into any like A3, A2, A4, any of those. They actually had to be custom made, which, you know, is a big expense in itself, but I think they look so great that I actually don't mind spending that money to make a piece of artwork as beautiful as they are, like, come to life.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night.
Are we in the same spot as yesterday? I think so. Happy Friday, everybody. I have just finished my work week. So I've just finished with the one class that I had this week, which was really fun. They were really enjoyable, lots of energy, and yeah, just really, really sweet kids. Like if they were on my own class, I'd be so happy with them. I did actually get a little present from one of the kids. From their garden, they actually picked me up these like leaves and rosemary and like little flower things. How cute are they? So I actually got gifted these from a student, which I thought was really, really sweet. Because like obviously, you know, you're not with the students for very long. In 5 days, it just goes to show that you really can make such an impact in a really short amount of time. So I am going to put these in a vase, and I think I might put them in my brown vase that I have. Like look how, with like tissue paper, not tissue paper, with hand towel that's wet so then they don't go all dry. I think I might put them in this vase here. It's just from IKEA. And I might just add a bit of water to them. Oh, that looks really sweet. Okay, I'm gonna add water and put them on the dining table. What I'm gonna do tonight, Lewis comes home tonight. Yes, I'm so excited to see him. He does come back probably like midnight, or probably more like 12:30, so I have to leave home at like 11:30 at night time. I might try and have a nap or something beforehand. Excuse me, I was just fiddling with my bra. I actually really want to put some books away. So we have had this box of crap, which is just, they're basically just books and novels, and I want to put them in the office. So you would have seen the other day I was like clearing stuff out. Did I show you that? I don't know if I actually showed you that. Hi, Shneek. But yeah, I want to do that tonight. Don't show people your bum. I am going to have a cup of tea first, just watch a little bit of maybe Vanderpump Rules while I charge up my laptop. So then Shneeky and I can put the books away and kind of make the house look nice and presentable. I also do need to do a little bit of cleaning too. Not too much, just to put stuff away and then like a really quick vacuum. I feel like I'm playing race cars. This box is so heavy. It's too heavy to pick up. Here I am just putting books away. Such a menace. Like she keeps getting into the box and I need to get my hand into the box to get the books out. Like, you need to get off. Like thank you. I need to get the books. Gone crazy. She's watch her, watch her, watch her, watch her. Good morning everyone, happy Saturday. I hope that your morning has been really good. I am out the front of Bunnings this morning because I need to get more kindling. I've used up all of the kindling so far at our house and we need to get more because next week is going to be freezing. I also need to get some sugar soap, wipes and a polishing cloth as well. That's what my mum uses to clean like her shower, and her glass always looks so crystal clear. So I'm gonna get some of that, and then I'm gonna go home and like clean up our backyard because it's autumn. Obviously there's going to be a lot more shrubbery and like leaves and branches and things that have fallen down. And today is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to turn you around so then you can see how nice today is here in Melbourne. There's a couple of clouds, but honestly, like, it's a beautiful day. Tomorrow's supposed to be 19 and sunny as well. I am at my mum's house tonight. So Lewis came back last night and we only really have like a couple of hours together before I need to go over to my mum's house because she is going on a holiday. So she looked after our cat, so now I'm looking after her dog. That's kind of like our deal and how it works. But yeah, let's go into Bunnings. Ted. It's Sunday today and Teddy and I, which is my mum's dog, you probably would have seen it in the clip before, we were just snuggling in bed this morning. I'm just here to finish off the vlog. I have just been grocery shopping, and for next week's video I thought that I would actually do like what I eat in a week living alone. I am by myself again this week. I'm actually staying at my mum's house from today, which is Sunday, until Friday night, because she has gone to Magnetic Island in Queensland, which means that we're also not doing anything for Mother's Day today. If you are a mum, whether that be like a cat mum, dog mum, human mum, your own kind of mum, happy Mother's Day to you. I thought I would just, end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you do like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and if you'd like to see a grocery haul and what I get up to next week with my eating, make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well. And I'll see you in a video sometime in the very near future, guys. Bye!